My parents had 16 million to pass down. They split it between my two brothers. Big bro got 8 mil, little bro got 8 mil. When it was my turn, my mom smiled and said, "You're a girl. Once you marry out, you're gone, so we're not giving you anything." I just nodded and didn't say a word. 3 months later, my parents called a family meeting to talk about who'd take care of them in old age. I calmly hit them with, "Sorry, who are you? I don't know you." Then I blocked them. "You said I was gone for good." Well, you got that right. I always knew growing up that my parents didn't really love me. Everything good in that house went to my brothers. I got used to giving in. I got used to being invisible. I thought if I was good enough, they'd eventually show me a little love. I thought 20 plus years of devotion would soften their hearts. Then today, that 16 million hit me like a mirror, reflecting back every lie I'd been telling myself for the past 20 years. I wasn't their daughter. I was just a tool they kept around, something to use and toss out whenever they felt like it. All this time, in their eyes, I was never really part of this family. I opened my contacts and dialed a number. It was my lawyer, last name Liu. "Attorney Liu, that thing I came to you about, I'm ready to move forward." Attorney Liu was quick. The next afternoon, I got an email from him. I opened the first document. Preliminary Asset Investigation Report on Zhao Qingguo and Li Wanqian. My dear parents were way richer than I ever imagined. On top of the house we lived in, they owned 3 other fully paid-off properties in the city. 2 of them were titled under my big brother Zhao Yu and my little brother Zhao Heng. My name? Nowhere to be found. I kept reading. 2 life insurance policies. Beneficiaries Zhao Yu and Zhao Heng. There were investment accounts too. No surprise there. Every single one was under my brother's names. And all the money traced back to my parents' bank accounts. They'd been doing this for years, quietly, methodically moving the family's wealth to their 2 sons. Airtight. Not a single crumb left for me. I felt a chill run through my whole body. I closed that file and opened the second one. What I found next was even more jaw-dropping. I always thought my dad was just a regular deputy director at a state-owned factory. Decent job, nothing flashy. But this report from my attorney peeled back a whole other layer. My dad had used his position to quietly co-found a side company with some buddies. When you traced through all the layers of ownership, the real controlling shareholder came back to one name I knew. Zhao Heng. My little brother. This guy spent his days at some government office drinking tea and scrolling the news. How on earth did he have the money or the skills to control a company pulling in millions a year? Every year, hundreds of thousands in profit quietly flowed into private pockets through that company. My dad, Zhao Qingguo, the man I saw as strict and principled, had been running this whole operation behind closed doors. I clicked on an audio file in the folder, put my earbuds in. It was my mom, Li Wanqian. "Babe, can you believe that girl had 0 reaction today? I honestly thought she'd lose it." Ha, like she'd dare. Has she ever once talked back to us her whole entire life? Fair point, still. The way she looked at me gave me a weird feeling. What is there to feel weird about? No matter how big she thinks she's gotten, she's still in the palm of my hand. If we gave her that 16 million, it'd just go to outsiders anyway. Keeping it with Zhao Yu and Zhao Heng, that's keeping it in the family. You really think of everything. Oh, right. What's the status on that project at your factory? Zhao Heng's been on my case about it. Almost done. The contract goes through next week. Once this one's wrapped, we can put another 2 million plus into Zhao Heng's account. Oh, nice. That boy is going places. Keep an eye on Zhao Yu's side too. Don't let his wife find out how much more we're giving Zhao Heng, or she'll start drama. Yeah, I know, that woman's sharp. By the way, what about Wenwen? She's just a girl. Why are you even thinking about her? She's got a job now, sends us money every month. Isn't that perfect? Just let her keep supporting us like this. When she gets married, let her husband chip in too. At least then raising her wasn't a total waste. Mom laughed. Ha! You've really got it all figured out, old man. The audio cut off right there. So in their eyes, I wasn't just water poured out the door. I was a golden goose they planned to keep milking. Starting today, the sweet, obedient, never complaining Zhao Wen is gone. What's left is something that came back to collect. For the next 3 months, I kept things eerily calm. No more reaching out to the family on my own. And the 10,000 yuan a month I'd been sending them? Done. Mom called a few times, dancing around the question of why I hadn't sent money that month. 2 words, no money. The breathing on the other end went tense real quick. What do you mean, no money? Aren't you doing just fine at work? Are you out here blowing it all? You're a girl. You need to learn to save. Same lecture, same script as always. I didn't argue, just said, okay, got it, and hung up. Mom seemed a little annoyed by how unbothered I was, but she didn't push it. In her mind, I was probably just throwing a little fit. She figured I'd come around. I was waiting for the right moment. The moment when every single one of them had no choice but to sit down and actually reckon with me. That moment came sooner than I expected. 3 months later on a Saturday, my dad Zhao Qingguo called out of nowhere. In that no arguments tone of his, "Family meeting tonight at 7. Everyone shows up, no excuses." About what? Retirement plans. Your mom and I are getting older and there are things we need to sort out with you kids. His voice had that tone, like he was doing us some kind of favor, like calling this meeting was a gift to us 3 siblings. Retirement. I stared at my phone and let out a cold little smile. Here we go. When it was time to divide the money, I was the water poured out the door. But now that it's time to talk about who takes care of them, suddenly I'm an essential part of the family again? Yeah, that's not how this works. Okay, got it, I said calmly, and hung up. I checked the time, 4 p.m., changed my clothes, skipped going home, and headed to the gym instead. The physical exhaustion cleared my head like nothing else ever had. At 7 p.m., my phone started going absolutely crazy. First call, Dad. Didn't pick up. Second call, Mom. Didn't pick up either. Third one, my big brother. And the family group chat, blowing up. Xiaowen, where are you? The whole family is here waiting on you. When Mom and Dad are furious, get back here now. Sis, stop being difficult, pick up your phone. I stepped off the treadmill, wiped my sweat, and headed to the locker room. By the time I walked out of the gym, it was pitch dark outside. I unlocked my phone, and Mom was already calling again. This time I picked up. Before I could even say anything, Li Wangqin came screaming through the line. Zhao Wen, you ungrateful little, you think you're too good for us now. Do you have any idea the whole family is here waiting to talk about taking care of us? You dare not show up? Do you even give a damn about us as your parents? I held the phone away from my ear and took my sweet time. When she finally ran out of steam, I brought it back. I'm sorry, who is this? Dead silence on the other end. I could only imagine the look on Li Wangqin's face right about now.